You also mentioned transnational fraud rings, terrorist organizations, nation states, North Korea, nuclear weapons programs funded by our tax dollars, China, Nigeria, Iran, Romania, Russia, not our friends necessarily that are being funded by taxpayer dollars. Could you give us some examples of how this is happening?
God, yeah. So when you think about what happened during the pandemic, $1 trillion was stolen. 70% of that money went overseas. And I can give you some examples. In a Western state, they had more people applying for unemployment insurance benefits than they had individuals over 18. The people that were stealing the money from Romania were using it to facilitate other fraud schemes that include fentanyl, that include doing things to impact our democracy. On the insider threat, right, the first thing you have to say, and my dad was a public servant, is 99% of people that work in the public sector are honest, hardworking individuals. But there are some. And what you need is data and technology to root that out. There were examples during the pandemic. There were some examples even of last week where people got into the Medicaid system in a Western state and stole $50 million in less than 4 months. So you have to have these controls in place, right? These aren't individual.
Why aren't the Democrats on the side of this? Why are they fighting it? Is this just a political thing where anything that Donald Trump is for, they are automatically against? I mean, let me know in the comment section, because it's weird that you hear these stories. It's crazy that these incidents are taking place. Look, sometimes we hear these numbers and we're detached from it because we don't know how insane these numbers are. Elon is very concerned because his business is American-based. His revenue is based in dollars. If the American state collapses, the dollar collapses, and his businesses also collapse. Now, someone might say, oh, well, that's a selfish reason for Elon to get involved. Look, every American should be pounding the doors of Washington, D.C. to say, look, this has to be fixed fast. If the American economy collapses, it will affect every single person in America. Now, I don't live in America, but I know that it's going to affect everyone across the world. Everyone. Now, someone says, oh, well, the Chinese economy is also strong. No. Look, the Chinese economy is a paper economy, okay? It's a state-run economy. It's not a free market economy. That means once a state-run economy is put under pressure by a free market system, it collapses. And if the picture that we're seeing of the degree of corruption and graft is as dire as they're pointing out in this hearing, we all need to be concerned.
Stealing, Mr. Cloud, these are organized criminal groups, both domestic and transnational.
That, as you mentioned, taxpayers are being forced to fund the demise of our own country.
Well, let me know what you think of this clip in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the link in the show notes below to read the book, Dismantling America, for free. Use the link to create an Audible account and listen to it. And you'll discover that a lot of these policies that we're discovering today have actually been in place for decades with the express intent of dismantling America. And YouTube believes that this video will be a great one for you to watch next.